Welcome back to Learning with Ms. H. Today we're going to do part 2 of our fossils lesson. So again, you'll have your video up here once it's uploaded. You have some bell work in your notebooks. How do you think each type of rock age dating, the relative and the absolute, is helpful when determining the age of the fossil? So just reiterating that, seeing if yesterday's information made you change your mind any on that. 2 things you're going to do today for the lesson itself. You are going to take notes on the fossil inference slides, and then you are going to actually complete the fossil inference homework. So go through these slides, and it's going to tell you and talk to you, show you how to make inferences based on what you find in the fossil layer. And then you have your homework assignment here. Both of these links are the same. So we're going to go into your homework here and take a look. So what you're going to do on this homework assignment is determine things about the lifestyle and behavior patterns of an organism based on what you found in the fossils. So true, false, matching, multiple choice, several different question types. You're going to look at a fossil or read about a fossil and then tell me what that tells you about that organism's life. So if you want to do this on your own, you can go ahead and stop the video here, get started, make sure you complete the bell work, that you go through these slides and then do the homework. If you want to go through the slides with me, I will go through the first several with you and kind of walk you through how this works, and then we'll do the last half I'll let you do on your own. So something to write with, something to write on, and let's get started. All right. So when you're making inferences with fossils, basically you are finding the fossil in the ground and looking it over, trying to determine if it has any clues to the lifestyle and behaviors of that organism. You can find out a lot about the organism just by looking at what's left behind. So if you look at these 2 rooms, you can tell a lot about the 2 people who live here. The person on the left, not very organized, kind of messy, probably lives with a lot of chaos and drama in their life, kind of a whirlwind. The one on the right is very organized, pristine, put together, probably is maybe a list person, likes to have things together and keep things nice, neat, clean, tidy. So when you're going through these slides, you're going to take a look at what the features of each fossil are, and you're going to use those to take a guess at what the lifestyle was like for those organisms. And this is what paleontologists do all the time. They know how some of the features work and what they're used for, so they can look at those features and put together a picture of the organism. So on this guy, what clues can you get? Well, he's got really sharp teeth and fangs. He's got some shorter legs here a little bit. He's got the longer back. He's got a long tail here. But we're going to focus in on the head. These may end up being longer legs. We'll have to see if we can compare them to some other skeletons. But we're going to focus on the head for this guy. So things that you can determine. It's called morphology. Physical characteristics are called morphology. Are the teeth sharp or are they flat? Are the bones thick or are they thin or hollow? Are the limbs long for speed or short for power? Do the eyes face forward to really zone in and be able to focus in on depth perception and where your prey is? Or are they on the sides to be able to see a greater distance around you and notice the predator before it gets to you? Sharp teeth are going to indicate carnivores because you rip and tear at the meat. You have to be able to cut the meat. Flat teeth, you're basically munching on plants, so you don't really need to rip or tear anything, so your teeth are a lot flatter. So let's take a look at our skull from our first guy. We have sharp teeth here, and we have these fangs. So what do you think he is, a herbivore or a carnivore? All right, hopefully with this, you came up with a carnivore. This is actually our saber-toothed tiger. What about this guy? What does he eat? So you should be able to notice from his flat teeth here that he is going to be a herbivore. He's a plant eater. So you're going to go through these slides and look at the characteristics. So what does this guy eat? Carnivore, he's going to eat meat because of his sharp fangs and teeth. This guy, these are humans. We do have some sharp teeth here, some blunt teeth. So humans are actually going to be omnivores. They're going to eat both. So then you have things like the skeleton. So he's got all of these segments on his skeleton that are individual, just attached by the backbone. So how do you think this guy moves based on looking at his skeleton here? So this guy is going to be in the water, or he's going to slither along the ground. He doesn't have any legs, so he can't walk. His teeth are really sharp, so he eats meat. So if you zoom in on his teeth here, you can see that they're sharp. So you're going to go through each one of these skeletons and take a look at how they appear, and then you're going to decide what you think it does. So this guy has some really light, thin, hollow bones. These long fingers here indicate wings. So how do you think this guy moves? He's going to be a flyer. Okay, what about this guy? No legs, you have these fins, and you have gills. He's going to swim around in the water. So you're going to go through all of these slides and practice, and then you're going to go through your homework assignment and actually answer the questions. Once you're done with that, you are done for the day. I'm going to let you go through the rest of these on your own here so that you can practice on your own, and I will see you next time.